Leona as well because Lee Sin was the ban. And Ornn is being hovered right now. Keen has played the Malphite. Will he just go for this pick instead? As 1 second, 0 seconds left, it will be Ornn, the lock-in for Keen in the top lane.
And the Ornn, when it comes to the engage and the over, should not contest this. DRX has to take this. So for the first Drake, pretty much the expected outcome. Kingen also identifying that this is a non-interactive lane, picking himself up the early pull. Thinking about roaming up. Oh no.
And Elam just going to come on in here, face-checking the Viego in a ton of trouble. Has to flash away. Remember, he's not level 6, so no Crescent Guard. As now Keen is getting into his own jungle and being bullied. Zeka a bit all alone here, as he will flash away right on time to get away from Hoyt. But now Zeka super deep in there. Keen taking a ton of damage as well, as Hoyt will be the sacrifice. As
this actually using the ult, but you can't fight. You cannot fight here with that bullet time gone.
Okay, but they're going to try to get on top of Pyosik, and they burst him 100-0 with the package as well. Fake gets on in there. Beryl goes down on top of the package there too. And now Deft and Zeka get baited into this one. They will have to back out of the 2 kills to Kwangdong.
Well, as it turns out, I was wrong. Bullet time is only for prio. Don't need that to actually fight, as man, DRX.
These 2 plates, I don't think they're going to be able to get this full turret, although they are sticking around with 2v1 up on the top side just to revisit and take down that turret. As this Fade is actually...
She can bully very aggressively as Fade.
Okay, that is the gold card and the Everfrost. He's going to jump in there, but the flash is available. As Elam with the Crescent Guard trying to save his ally, he has to flash as well. And the shot blast is barely not enough, but here comes TF, and he immediately goes down. Oh man, not what you want to see.
Uh-oh.
As now the engage, they're right on top of Teddy, but Teddy is able to flash to safety. And there goes the engage. Pyosik able to dash away here from the bullet time, as this is getting out of control. Beryl is going to go down as well. And this package, of course, available. Probably part of the reason why DRX didn't want to fight over the Drake. Not been able to put in the poke even after his 2-item spike. And
they know.
The gate comes out, and that's actually going to land on the backside. The Sword ultimate not going to go in, but the bullet time goes straight into a Zhonya's.
Cluster in the light of Kwangdong as ult's gone thrown down.
Okay, here we go. Beryl, you can see he's itching for an engage, and there's another huge shock blast into their backline, and immediately Kwangdong are like, oh, no, you can take it. We're grouped up together.
I know!
Standing on top of each other.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, this engage onto Zeka. They get the knock up, and here comes Fate, and with the package trying to get some done. Deft with a huge blade caller, but it's not quite enough. Big knock up now onto Zeka. As Everfrost trying to keep him alive here. The exhaust not quite enough.
Maybe you could make it happen, but no.
All right. Free Baron here. Okay, we're going to have a pick here in the mid lane. They're trying to get on top of Teddy, but he's got a big health bar. But now Pyosik with the 1 reset. Fate in a huge position, though, to just rain down hell. As here comes the Ornn engage again. Pyosik will go down this time. The blade caller from...
Yep, that is Teddy alone. Teddy alone, horror movie coming to you soon, because it never ends well. I had this conversation. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, Kingen, you are just dead. Welcome to MF's world. And majority of that damage, once again, done. Going to be another turret going the way of Kwangdong Freecs.
Sure.
We have to do this, he says.
Ice cold.
They get the huge shock blast as Kingen, and this time it's not quite. Doesn't look like we'll get one from the side of DRX, as now Zeka in a large amount of trouble, has to flash the wall.
There's no picking up. There is no one in the side lane. Side lanes don't exist. We're just gonna shove it down mid, and that's what the
Freaks, unless we do see DRX somehow burn through the darkness that is on the side. They do have the Destiny. They might just use that. Pyosik in the front lines, not really looking for this big solar flare as Zeka goes around the back, finds Fate. They might just be able to burn him, and they do! Huge shock blast onto the Corki. That might be enough here for DRX, but no, the turn comes. Pyosik goes down, Zeka goes down, and Kingen and Deft are left alive. They're trying to kite this one out. A lot of the damage from Kwangdong is out as Beryl with a huge flash to get out of there. And now he's trying to frontline here for Kingen and Deft. It might be enough, but the flash is not quite coming in. Kingen now with the engage, and the double up is enough, but the Feather Storm, as Deft is jumping into multiple and looking to take them down. That's enough damage, and the Xayah will bite the dust, and Kwangdong Freecs will ace them after the Baron.
And that was...
Void's on vision here. He does not care. He wants an engage. They want to... Oh, that knock-up not going to work. It doesn't seem to matter, though, because down goes...
See that shock block?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't do any damage. And now King and Hito to KDF. And they can meet...
I don't even think that it's specifically them. I just think that this MF response, very nicely done. Steph is all by himself.
That's not nice. Maybe he can take out the turret, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
Can just, oh, he decides not to Feather Storm.
About look here, but
yeah.
there isn't really as possible here for Kwangdong.
And you can see this Corki is well and truly online. And so they can just push this one in. They're just going to rotate to mid, take down this inhibitor. And now 2 inhibitors. DRX do know that this push is just going to come in to the bottom
As well.
Yeah. He's got lifesteal, and you just sit here and you just siege them. Ornn is so good at this. That's another big shock blast on the Fate. As, you know, everyone that hits makes you wonder. As the engage comes in, Element's just gonna nearly go down. The bullet time is down, and Fate, they're trying to get on top of him, but he will be resurrected at the end of the day. And Elem will survive here for the moment. Teddy is going to get Heartbreaker down. There's Pilsic looking for the reset, as this is a pretty strong Viego. And as you said, I mean, where is the damage? Can any of them kill them? Okay, the teleport is going to come in here. And with the package, here comes the package. Big delivery from Fate, as you will be able to take down everybody and end this game. Kwangdong Freecs will take game number 1 in the series.
And honestly, Kwangdong, a draft that could get punished. They did get punished in the early game. It was actually a really nice first 10 minutes from DRX, but then one fight at Drake snowballs into more and more and more. And Kwangdong take a decisive first game victory. The game might have...
Their regular season games, at least, I would say, in terms of, you know, nerves or how they were feeling the pressure. And that's a really great sign if you're a Kwangdong Freecs fan, as King did a lot of damage. So did Deft, actually, both.
As it's going to be...
Teddy, what? Robbed? Fate robbed.
I think Fate was a little bit robbed, but it was a Corki vote, right? And Corki votes are difficult to give out. Teddy was also a small aeroplane with his 737 scoreline, 150% damage.